My name is Wendy Pitkin. I'm here to interview Lakshmi about her life on the islands. So thank you for coming along.
You're welcome.
What brought you to the islands and when did it occur?
Well, we came to the island in 2009. We're looking for a change from where we were in Tweed Heads, New South Wales, and then also affordability. And I remember at one stage that I've been here before with my ex-husband, and when I partnered with Yasoda, I needed a place where I can still drop my daughter halfway to my ex-husband. And so I googled Gumtree at that stage. We still have Gumtree then, looking for ads in the paper because I've seen it before. And then it came up Lake Island, so I started googling. And then that was that. We were gonna go either down south or all the way to the Daintree. And then Macquarie Island came up, and we came here maybe 9 times over that period of looking, and we got to befriended a real estate, and her name was Nikki Long. She was a long-time resident of the island. She was working at Ray White at that time, and then she said, "I'll come over, I'll show you a house." And you saw that at the time I was working for RSL aged care, and we'll come straight away first thing in the morning, and then we have to go back in the afternoon because he shift at 4:30. So we've done that maybe a few times, and then one day she said, "Oh, why don't you come over and stay over at our place?" That's Nikki, the real estate lady. And then we did, and her husband said to her, "Why are you inviting these people? They're strange people. Why are you inviting them? We don't even know them." And Nikki said, "Oh, no, I think they're good people. We'll be all right." So that was the start of our friendship, and then maybe 2 more occasions, and then we found our home. So that's the story.
So obviously you bought a house.
Yes. Yeah, the bank owns it. Yeah, still.
Yeah. That's normal. So what was life on the island like in those times?
2009. Well, we just find that everything is friendlier. We have a neighbor who used to be a flight stewardess, and she's been a long-time resident of the island, and she was telling us about what was the word they used? Vigilante at that time, where they throw people that's misbehaving in the water and never coming back. And she said to us one day, she said, if you want to stay out of trouble, just don't stick your head out in the community. That we did. And we started our life in the island. Yeah.
What made you get involved in working for the community?
Right. You saw at the time have to work, I think that was work for the Dole. So he managed the Bay Islands Community Services in Macquarie Island for 5 years. And over the time we get to know lots of people in the community, and I used to bring food for lunch for the volunteers, and we'll set up a long table and everybody sits on for lunch, and whoever passes by we invite them to sit with us for lunch. And we've done that for 5 years. And then you saw I started the men's shed as well in maybe 2011, and then started the men's shed and the table tennis. And then we just thought, well, we just want to give back to the community where we feel that it's our home forever. And because I come from a poor family, that I'm sure there are less fortunate people than I am. And that's the reason why we did that.
So what type of community involvement were you involved in?
I myself well, we done the meat-free Mondays for 18 months. We were doing that behind the op shop in Maclay Island, and we had the Lions Club involved with the tables and chairs they provided, and the local musicians. We had volunteers that comes to our place to chop up vegetables, and before we even do that, we give them breakfast and coffee and tea. And then after chopping up, we have lunch together, and then they all go home, get ready for the afternoon while you saw the nice days to do all the cooking. And then around maybe 4 o'clock, we go back to the community center, and everybody arrives to set up for 5 o'clock start to 7 o'clock.
It's a long day.
It is a long day, but it's all worth it. And everybody's asking for it again to come back to them.
So what do you feel you have contributed to the community?
My love, my heart. That's what I contribute mostly in the community is and because I lost a child, felt like I just needed to, I guess, for me to develop to a better person is to give back. Because I've never done that, and I've always grab when I was growing up, and my mom always been a giver. And losing Ryan, I just felt that something had changed in me, and that's what I do. I just give.
Have you enjoyed living here over the years you've been here?
Oh yes, definitely. Meet lots of people, good people. There's no such thing as bad people. It just needs to be nourished and put them back in the right direction.
Do you have any memorable events that have made an impact on your life on the islands?
For me, they're all memorable events, but because now that I do yoga with the community, I feel that I'm changing some lives through their health and their well-being, with the stretching of the body, with meditation, just to really go back to their heart. And to me, that's the most important part of my journey here in the island.
Well, I'd like to say thank you for allowing me to interview you, and it's been wonderful, and I hope life stays wonderful.
You will. Thank you.